Welcome to Love Art. It's Ting Chieh here, and today we don't do the art. Today we do something about a travel notebook. Remember, I already do a travel notebook art for a while, and actually, I already finished the one insert. All the art, I already finished one insert, and now I go to a second insert, the first page, and the things I want to share to you guys about the insert. The insert is these two inserts I make by myself, and I feel that's very cool and very good things, and I will going to tell you guys why and why is this reason, okay? And this two is a little different, and I hope you guys can see clear. Is this one I using the hand sew. This one is using the hand sew, and this one is I using my laser sewing machine to sew in them. And today I will teach you guys and share to you guys and how to make your own insert. Okay, so let's make insert. Let's go. Hi guys, now it's I just show you guys how to make your own insert. Okay, because this tool is I make by myself. And one thing I want to tell you guys why you should make your own insert. Of course, if you want writing, you can on the street go to the store, find many kinds the insert. On the street, they already making one very perfect insert, and you can just writing. It's very good, but the problem is they don't sell too many the insert for the drawing and painting, and that's a little not cool for the artists, you know. Because you want painting on some paper, they're not going to work, or you got to change your style for because I need to using that insert go to outside and using my lovely the notebook, and I want to pen them, but I can't find the insert to pen them, so I got to change my style, got to change the way I painting. That's not cool, because you may be already doing this kind of art for a young guy, maybe you already do the 5 or 6 years, and for some older guy, they even already do the art for 20-30 years, and you want them to change their style. Like that is that's my watercolor. I'm very comfortable on that, and it is no reason to tell me, hey, you got to Ting Chieh, you if you want to use in a travel notebook and on the street do your lovely art, you got to change your style. That's not right. You should stay on the wherever you are, and don't because okay, I can't find a very good insert, so I got to change my style. And another thing is if you find the insert very good on your style, very good on your art, on the painting, but normally the price is really incredible. Before I will going to see some insert, and one insert, you know, sometimes if the insert is good for do your art, do your watercolor, the cost already $10. That's not fair. That's not right. Okay, and sometimes even you find the insert, you can painting on them, but just not match to your traveler notebook. And you already using this travel notebook, and when you the later is if using longer, they will get more beautiful. And you can't find the correct size for your travel notebook, and because you want to match each other, you got to buy a new travel notebook. That's not right. That's not right. Okay, so I just show you guys how to make your own insert, and this is the I using for my art is a personal size. So I just show you guys how to do these kind of things. Okay, let me take my ruler. Well. Okay, since you how to make the toe. How tall is that? You should never change the toe. Okay, the toe should just stay with the same. When you color paper, okay, the toe should be the same. But how wide? How wide is this things? When you measure, remember, each side, left side and the right side, add extra 1 cm or 0.4 inch. Okay, you should this add extra 1 cm or 0.4 inch. Okay, that's how you measure your insert. And I already measured them. Okay, so that's the insert. If I want to make, I got to color my paper become this size. Okay, so for example, maybe my paper before is this size, I got to color and become this size. But the good thing is this kind of paper and your art, your comfortable art, the paper is the same paper. That's the most important things. Okay, so you no need to change your art style. And I told you guys it's much cheaper. It's really cheaper. Okay, so the thing is when you color paper become this size. And today I want to show you guys the two ways to make the insert. First way is like that, is using your hand sew. This is hand sewing. Another way is like that one, is using my leather sewing machine to sewing. Maybe not everyone have a sewing machine, but I still show you guys how to doing that. Okay. So I prepare the two sets. And okay, now we doing the step 1. Okay, step 1 is we already cut them, become this size, and I just show you guys the. You see, is okay. The size is pretty close. Where's my insert? Okay, it's here. I should take this one. It's more correct. I just told you guys you should add the extra 1 cm, right? Add the extra 1 cm out. But later I will tell you guys why you should add the extra 1 cm. Now you can see the difference. Okay. So, but when you cut paper, you should add the extra 1 cm out. Okay. Now when you color all your paper out, and I using 8. I using 8 to sew in together, because after that we should bend them, and I don't want them to be too thick. Okay, so the thing is how I glue them together, because you should glue them together first, and so you can sew in them. The way I glue them is I using the super glue. I using the super glue to glue them, and you also can use in the double tape. But I don't like double tap too much, because that will leave the glue on your needle. So let's just using this super glue to glue them, and this part I will after a while I will going to speed them up. And using super glue, because I will using this kind, I'm making later for a while, so I prefer to using a bigger one, because I can be quicker. But if you are totally new guy, I prefer using a small things or small brush to put a glue on. Okay, just put a little glue on the top, and you just start doing this. All you need is just a little glue, because the thing is all you want is hold them together. Okay, and you take another piece, measure them on a good place. Try to be 100% perfect. Okay, and using hand to push them down a little bit. And now we can start doing the second piece. Okay, now we already glue them all together, and now you should take one heavy things and push on that. You should take the heavy things, and I normally will put on one A4 paper, and I don't want my insert get dirty, so I push some heavy things on, and waiting for this, I will say this 10 minutes, wait for super glue dry. Okay, and after that they dry out, I will show you guys how to puncture a hole and doing the hand sew. Okay, let's start there. Hi guys, now we glue together. Okay, so let's just I will going to punch hole, but first we're going to measure them. And okay, let's come there. That's my father help me to take a video. And the thing is you got to measure, and first And normally is we're going to leave the up and down for the extra 1 cm because I don't want they easy to break. And after the press, you can just every 1 cm you got 1 point here. And actually you no need to try to sew in too tight because the insert they are not like your wallet or something. They no need to be less strong. Okay, so already measure all the small hole, small mark here, and now let's just start punch the hole. And if you guys don't have this kind of leather tool, you can just using a needle or something. But using a smaller needle, you don't want to have a big needle. And I doing the leather for a long time, so I have this kind of tool. But if you guys don't have, you just using the wood or something. You just want to be sure the needle will go through and make one hole. Okay. Okay. Let's just start punch. And all you need to do is keep your needle straight and punch a hole. Be sure they go through. Okay. So let's just start to punch another hole. Okay, like that. We already punctured the hole. You guys can see through, right? See through all the things. So okay, let's just start sewing. And the sewing, you guys should take in this kind of bigger needle, okay? And I using the hand sew. I using this we call it the wake thread. It's under this thread they put a wake on there, so they will making it very strong, okay? And today I feel my inside I want to using the gray color, okay? And how to measure this thread? If you are very professional, sewing this since a long time, you should measure this is 1. You just times 3. But if you are a totally new guy, I prefer you guys measure times 4. This 1, and so that's 2, 3, and 4. Okay, you times 4, and you take your scissor to cut it. Okay, and now show close. I show you guys how to put this needle on. You got to needle go through the center of your thread, cut and become half, and back this place, and go to this needle's hole. Okay. And push then go to a most up. Okay, that's one side. And I using the sewing way is using the double needle to sewing it. Okay, the same, go to a center and push then go through like that. Push then go through, and this up and go to this hole and go through then, and push all the two string go to a 2 thread go to a most up, and you got 2 needles and 1 thread. Okay, and now I show you guys how to sew in then. And of course when you working you'll get a little dirty things, but no need to worry about it. You just using an eraser, they can clean pretty good. Okay, so get close. Now I should doing the first things is like that. 2 needle go to the things like that, and push then go to this side. Okay, go through that, and the top hole this needle from the back go to a second hole like that, so they will become like that. Okay, okay, and this one go to this hole. Will be like that, and this string on the back, on the top of this one, we go to the third hole, go through then, And when you push them together like that, you should put some pressure and push them, hold them, and make them become tight. And because I saw in the later, I have many kinds tool, and that's one tool I using. And now because this part I want to speed up, so I will do it this way. But if you guys don't have this tool, just do the things like me going to doing before, just the hand sew like that. And these things. Okay. So if you have this tool, you can be much quicker. Okay. So I just show you guys how to sew in there. The same left to the right. And this part maybe I will on the video I will speed it up, and because this is the boring part. You guys already know how to start, and actually the important part is how to start and how to end. On the center and all these middle things is not important. And but sewing is actually made your skill. How quick you can do is got to practice. And of course, the sewing most important part is we don't want to see a red border. Okay, so be careful. Just keep going. And you can see the things when I sewing. Go to the hole. I always do the things is doing this. Give some power and make it tight. Okay. Okay, now we go to the end. So that's the important part. I got to show you guys how to do that. Okay, my dog just give me a little trouble. Okay. This thing is when you go to the end, remember, push them tight and sewing back about 2 needles. Now I am doing sewing back. Doing sewing back and push them tight. You can see they are already holding very good. And actually I normally sewing back about 2 holes because I will make my personal feel there is much stronger. So look at that. There we start there, so there is no problem. When we go to the end, I sewing back the 2 needles. Okay. And now we're using the scissor to cut it. Okay, you see, it's kind of perfect. Of course, you see your hand get a little dirty. I just told you guys, you're just using eraser. You see a dirty place, you just clean them. They are clean very good. Okay, and now we finish this. Actually, almost finished, but we need to do in one part very important. You should. Okay, I just decide maybe I feel this one I want to be the outside. This one I want to be the inside. So you just bend them like that. And that's the string, that's the center. Okay? And oh, my hand a little dirty, but it's okay. Okay, the things is like that. You bend it, look at that. We almost finished one insert, but you can see that's the reason I told you why you add the extra 1 cm. You see that? After that, we should cut it. And that's my normally the A4 paper I print out for the example. So you just take 1 A4 paper. You can just push on the heavy things on. That's also cool enough because we want they stay on the shape first, and so after that we cut them will be much easier. Okay, now you bend like that and take your clip. You can put a heavy things on or using a clip. Just you choose one way. Okay, whatever you happy. Okay, that's step 1. Okay, and we stop a video for a while. I will going to prepare. We're going to using the laser sewing machine to sew in later. Okay. Hi guys. Now I want to show you guys how to using the sewing machine to sew in the all these the ladder. And actually why I know how to make it a ladder because my grandma is a very professional sewing woman, and before she even making the shoes or these leather clothes, so I learned little about that. And but this is she all using on the clothes. And this machine, look at that. My grandma is a very careful woman, so she take care very good. Even now have a little dirt on there. But you guys, I told you this machine is already more than 60 years old. Look there, look down there. It's no electricity power. It's all using your leg, okay? It's all your leg. That's a very cool stuff. It's a lot of history. So I'm really happy to keep doing this kind of same things like my grandma. I really love it. And of course, that's a new sewing machine. And now we just start show you guys how to using the sewing machine to sew in your own insert. Okay. Okay, closer. And today I feel the white color is not the things I want, so I will change the color. I feel maybe medium brown is a good idea. Okay. 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 Before the white string, got to take this out. And on the top, you cut them first because they will become the open a little bit. So you just start to using normally they have their own rule. Every sewing machine a little different. Today I just show you guys my sewing machine. What's the way to work on that? Okay, so it's a little different for every machine, but my machine is you should tie the string this way. Okay, and go to this hole. And every machine is different, but if you are the professional on the sewing the machine, you no need to worry about oh, today I need to change the machine, because actually your skill is most important on the sewing. Okay. Okay, now I go through there, and my machine is how you take this is we call the button thread. Take the button thread out. On is this one I got to go through this first. I forgot. Okay, doing this and push them out, and they will go into then the button thread go up, and that is actually every tool is a little different. And I just tell you guys one small trick is about not called small trick. You got to do in this is when you're sewing. Every time you should do these things every time. When you change your thread or anytime, every day when you're sewing, you should do this. Using the hand to sew in a few needle and take them to look at. Okay, is look like that is not cool because I leave the up thread a little high. So that's the collet, and let's do again until we feel that thread become beautiful. Actually, it's beautiful. Okay, but I just show you guys one more time. You're doing this and using your hand and holding the thread good. Using the hand to check if every needle go to the place you want, and you can leave there longer because it help you to make the job easier. You can see, okay, it's perfect. So if it's perfect, it's the things I want. You can start to sew in the things you want. Okay, that's the things my insert, and I already draw one line here. So that's the place most important in the center. Okay, now we just because okay, I should put a little longer. Put it on the center, but because we up and down, we want to sew it back, so you can't start from this. The sewing machine and the hand sew is a little different. You got to start from there, and be sure your needle is on the correct place. And first, 1, 2, 3 needle, because I want everything perfect. So I will use in the hand first, and I will turn back, go to this side, and be sure you should hold in your thread on the correct place. And I want to be sure everything go to the same hole, so I will check and double check. That's the same way I'm making my later product. Okay, so if everything is cool, you turn the power on, and you can start using your sewing machine to sew in it. And remember, you don't want your speed too fast. Better keep the speed on that. That is good enough. Don't be the speed too fast, because you are going to do your product for the long haul. And go to there, I always start the machine first, using a hand again, because I want everything become perfect. And okay, turn back. Okay, and try to go to the same hole, using your eye to check, double check. And the sewing back tool, pull this out, and this hook on is okay. So cut it. Okay, look at it. It's kind of perfect. Okay, so the things is like that, and now we need to do things is you got to remember this one, leave some here. Leave some here. And take the fire, take your lighter to burn them a little bit, and then we'll push down. And because there is the back, so not that perfect, but it's okay. For doing the art, it's no problem. Actually, I just measured them before, so I will change the machines the up and down, the how tight is then, and that's the how tight is perfect for later, but not perfect for the paper. But I don't want to measure that again, because I need to change a lot of things on this machine, and I don't like it. And okay, we already go to this part, and I just decide this part I want to be outside. So doing the same things, I bend them, like that, and after that I will push the heavy things on or put a big clipper on, and I will let them stay for this 30 minutes. So okay, let's start the video here. And after I show you guys how to end them. Okay. Hi guys, remember we push the heavy things on the 2 insert we just make. Remember, that one is the machine sew we just making it. Remember, and this one is the we using the hand sew. They all kind of perfect. Okay, it's cool. Look that, it's just like a store sale. Okay. Now the things is like that. Look at that. They stick out like that. I don't like it. I want them perfect, like these things also I make, and I want the things like that, like the store sale. Okay, so all you need to do is like that. Very easy, very simple. Find the correct place, and of course you want your scissor become sharp enough, and you're just doing this. Just cut it. No need to think too much. Just cut it. But got to be sharp. Look at that. It's perfect, right? And just push go this side. And this insert also the same. Find a correct place. And actually you can use this to make them become a straight place. And we just cut it. That's the reason I told you got to leave the 1 cm bigger. Okay, so look at that, it's perfect, and this one also perfect. And remember, that's all one. I already paint one thing on. Look at it's perfect insert, and look at the size. They all perfect, just like you on the store you buy it. And that's one. The first one I make by myself. I already finished whole this insert. So I just show you guys one thing I feel very cool. When your handmade insert, you pull all of them in. Okay, I look at this notebook I also make by myself, but this one I didn't sew anything on because I feel this one I just doing the art. I don't want have any pockets or anything. Other things I will going to put other things on. And hi guys, look that. Let me balance them a little bit. Okay, look at how perfect is that stuff. Okay, look at your own personal your travel notebook, and all the insert you make by yourself, and you can very comfortable do all these kinds of arts. You no need to change your paper because you don't want to change your art style, and you can start. Look at these things. I already finished one insert, right? I already finished the one insert. Doing all that, all your art, and I will go to a second insert. And just think about if one day you finish all these insert and your comfortable art, and this is your travel notebook, you feel good a lot. You really feel good. Okay, so. And I feel today I will show you guys how to make the insert, and I feel that will going to help you guys a lot. And if you have any question or you feel you have the things I just tell you and you still not understand, you can just ask straight to me. Okay, and I hope you like it, and if you like it, please subscribe my channel, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, that's up punch.